Hmm. Well, something's not right here. I'm not sure what yet. Let me see. I'm experimenting. We'll be doing live draw streams more frequently, but right now you should be hearing music and you're not. Why is that? Let's see. If you're tuning in, I'm just messing around. I will be drawing, but trying to see why this audio isn't coming through. Audio. Hmm. None of these will do it. Let's see. So the microphone's working, but you can't hear anything from the video up here. And that was the goal of this test. So let's see what I can do about that. That's an OBS. I've already turned on the proper advanced settings. And yet for some reason it's not coming out. Let me look at this for a second. Oh, I think I know why. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is tricky. So I think it's going to turn out to be a limitation in StreamYard, which is unfortunate. Because that means I can't truly do this video and video thing. So let me get rid of that. Okay, so that's gone. I'm going to have to do it through StreamYard, which kind of stinks. All right, so we're going to go here. We'll just do this. Share. Video file. Let's see, what do I want to run in the background? Y'all are probably tired of seeing pop shit, so I'm not going to run that. That guy just pisses me off. I know you've seen a lot of it. It'll be chilling out here. I'm getting over it. Let's see. Okay, let's go here.
Break away, take my time on it, then I fade away. Saving grace, baby, hold me only here to make it day. Make it say, oh my God, David, leave me breezy, stay. We could do this for a while, maybe till the end.
I don't know if it's working, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Hey, she be like, there you go, run around, do your fucking thing, baby, yeah, play your role, play your part, take control. You can have it, tell her, homie, I'll be here to take the world, take what's mine and steal the show. Steal the show like I'm casting over. I'm a bad boy like Michael Jackson. You roll your dice, let's see what's happening. Roll. So what you trying to do? I elevate, pull up and pull the cush out. Baby, let's celebrate, let's set a date, get a getaway, smoke a little something and just medicate. It's been a day for what hell the hate. I'll explain, but you really don't know. All my homies say you set a date, then drop the tape, but they'll confiscate. And motherfuckers gon' take your flow. Like what the fuck is that? Okay. Like what the fuck was that? Take your flow. Heard your shit is wax. Just got this in, just got pour it up the soda. Got this hit from North Dakota. I might have to sell my dreams for some greens down in Georgia. Place your order. I'm hoarding all the quarters. I ain't bending, cutting corners for any bit of exposure. I can't pull up on you. Won't put the beam up on you. That's a waste of steam to breathe all on you. Save it for the reaper calling. Don't take my number. Save your soul. Save yourself. day, saving grace. Baby, hold me, only here to make it day. Make it say, oh my God, David, leave me breezy state. We could do this for a while, maybe till the end of May. Hey, she be like, there you go, run around, do your fucking thing, baby, yeah, play your role, play your part, take control. You can have it, tell her, homie, break away, take my time on it, then I fade away, saving grace. Baby, hold me, only here to make it day, make it say, oh my God, David, leave me breezy state. We could do this for a while, maybe till the end of days. Hey, she be like, where he go?
Yeah, the other thing that that the reason I came across you is because I found an article about the guy who trademarked the word Comicsgate. Is that accurate?
Yep. JDC says, I hope you win the trademark. In general, how are you able to secure the trademark where in the past SJWs so tried the same but failed? You have to prove, here's the thing, you have to prove that you have claim to it in some way. You have to prove that you've used it in commerce already, and that you are the first to use it in commerce, and all of those things. If you can't prove that, that's how they prevent bad actors from, like, I can't just go, I'm trademarking Starlight Cats, because fuck Shane. They don't let you do that. You know, they don't actually let you do that. You actually have to prove, and Shane would just pop up and go, asshole, I have been making money on that already. That's mine, and you know that, and now I'm going to sue you for fraud, which is the other possibility. That is what Shane could do if I continue to press forward with my attempt to steal Starlight Cats from him. I'm still going to try it.
So I'm trying to figure out how
it's worth
it.
It's worth me trying to steal it from you. It's a good
run
risk.
music with, but this is just the opening video from the other night. I'm just going to start drawing in the afternoons and having some fun with it. To heck with it. Yeah, the restream I put up just because I was feeling it, but I took it, you know, just ran it for a little bit till I could get here. I know a lot of people don't understand it. Diana doesn't understand it, but I don't really care. It is what it is. Let's see. What's up, man?
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
I was doing some, let me see, let me pull back from this. I was doing some coloring. I got a long way to go on the ads, but let me see if I can find it.
Goblins and trolls this year seem to be very popular.
It's just the trend right now, I think. And me, I know exactly why I'm doing my book, but let me turn that down just a little bit more. There, now we can kind of hear each other, I guess. Yeah, I can't wait to get out of the troll book, but the problem with it is I think we may end up doing another one. Diana's really down with it, and I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Shoot, I wanted to show you what I just finished. Well, not finished, but what I'm working on. Oh, here we go. Now that's Hall of Fame. HTC ads. Ooh, look, new Cyclopean ads. Those are going in the convention. We're going into the convention with them. But yeah, I was working on this. So we got that page. I think I've shown you that. And this one I'm getting closer. I should have those done today. I did do get my Soy Rage one done.
Oh, did you?
You want to see it?
Sure.
I like Soy Rage. All right, hang on. I got this all messed up. I gotta flick this away. This is iPad for you, you know.
Yeah.
Funk. Actually, I think he says funds.
Funds.
Did I put it in here? Yes.
Funds.
Yes, I did.
Funds. There's active.
Yeah, Soy Rage.
The crown
Let me see if I can
conspire
switch
with
this
funds,
back here.
actually, and present me as a child predator. I interacted with a 14-year-old dancer. I took money from the.
So he goes in and basically, these are the flats. I haven't done much on the shading yet. But he goes in and makes friends with a troll.
In fact, you are
using the
draining your
cupcakes.
hands like some sort of Machiavellian supervillain
I
at
think
the
so.
idea that he's Machiavellian. able to run a defamation
Yeah, I love that
campaign.
video, man.
Like Mike and Edward and Edward, like Mike.
So I should be a piece of shit.
And it's relatively old. I think it's been around now for a good year or so.
I've never had a conversation with that guy, and I'm so sick of hearing his name already.
Oh, Liam? I had literally one conversation with him and he blocked me.
Weird.
Well, he was coming on to me with this Christian stuff. And so I was like, yeah, I'm down with Christianity. And we started talking and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stop. And he disappeared. Blocked and disappeared.
Saved by a woman. Women don't even want to be saved by women.
But he's just the type of guy you're hearing, you know, just women don't even want to be saved by women. Oh shit, dude, shut up.
But I know who you are. You are a piece of human trash. Go fucking go.
Like Mike and Edward and Edward, like Mike.
That's Mr. Yana Fui though. He's got good stuff.
Yeah. I just, because I've never met him, but he's been talked about so much that I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, you kind of already know and already went through it. You know, you're like, yeah, I've heard about this guy enough. Although I got to tell you, I take breaks from hearing about him. I know there are, you know, like JDA goes on him all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't pay any attention to JDA. So when I do hear about Liam, it's kind of like an update. D Breezy.
I don't know who that guy is, but
Who, D Breezy?
yeah, I don't know who D Breezy is.
So he is a kid that I actually used to not work for. He was in one of the schools I worked in, and like I'm talking 4th and 5th grade, right? And then like 2 years ago, he walked up to me on these very streets in this video while I was at doing a comic table at a local merchant show.
Oh yeah, for real?
Yeah, and he was like, dude, I remember you. And I'm like, oh my God, David? And he's like, yeah. So he put out he's got like 3 or 4 songs. And I'm like, yeah, I'll support you, man. I'll play your stuff. It's cool. So like, even though it's not necessarily, you know, radio music, I'm like, yeah, man, that's my homeboy. I'll play that. He actually bought one of my books too. I was like, that's cool.
It's not my cup of tea.
I normally don't do rap at all, and
Well, there's good rap, and then there's.
No, I mean I really don't do rap at all. Like usually I'm just like, if it's not something like Eminem, you know, he's got the rhythm and he's got the hits and all that, and I'm sure there are others that I listen to on the radio that I've gone, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But in general, I'm still pulling out the 80s metal and stuff when I'm driving in the car.
Nah, man. For me, it's old school punk rock.
I got that off of you. You like the punk rock.
Yeah, I mean, I've grown as a person, but you know, when it always comes back around, you know.
It's kind of the same thing with me. Like, I was listening to a channel called Hair Metal, which was okay, on my Apple Music, right? But then I got the wise idea to ask about 80s metal, and all of a sudden it was like Metallica, Ozzy, Iron Maiden, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I can do this much better. Because before it was all like, you know, Motley Crue, Poison, and I'm like, okay, these are okay, but I'm not really into any of them.
Poison and Motley Crue suck.
Yeah. Well, I still think Motley Crue was okay, and even though they were sort of at their most poser, well, it wasn't really their most poser stage. Shout at the Devil was poser though, but when it came out, I think it was like 15 years old, and of course it was marketed right at me. I was right into it, me and my buds. But when I go back and listen to it, it's like, I was a kid.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear those, I always think this is Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? If you remember that scene where they're reading their reviews?
Totally awesome. And I'm totally
They're what?
Is that almost done?
What, the video?
Yeah.
Oh no, that'll go on forever if I don't stop it, dude.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I'll just stop it.
There you go. It's distracting. I was like, okay, so there's a scene where they're reading out loud these reviews of their albums, and that's the first review of their first album, and it literally goes, "The growth of this band cannot be charted. They're swimming in a sea of sexual retardation and bad poetry." And that is every single hair metal band in existence to me.
True, but there were some good musicians in it. Like, you might laugh at it, but I always thought Warren DeMartini of Rat was a good lead guitarist.
Have you seen that commercial where it's like we have a rat problem?
Yeah, I did, man, and I laughed because the truth is that band is totally senile and trash now. You know.
Somebody beat the lead singer with an ugly stick and just didn't stop.
Yeah, well, like, he just did not age well.
No.
And they have like new members at different places in the band, and Warren DeMartini's not there anymore, as far as I know.
Yeah.
But my favorite guitarist, Nuno Betancourt, is going to be in Indian River at the end of the summer, and Diana bought me tickets, so I'm wicked excited. I've never seen him live.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've seen him live on video. You know what I mean? And he's always fantastic, but everything I've heard, they're like 10 times better live than they are on video. So I'm like, I can't wait. Chick at work, she's been going to see him like for 3 years now. Every time they come, and I'm like, all right, I got to go this time. I've had it.
Yeah, I don't have like any recent exciting rock and roll stories. I think the last big show I went to, the only huge show I ever went to was the Rolling Stones at the Kingdom.
Oh boy!
And that was the last rock show in the Kingdom, because they then demoed it, and they made a new stadium.
Right.
But I think it was during their Bridges to Babylon tour.
Okay.
But
the Stones aren't bad. I mean, they're old and whatever.
No, yeah, it's fine. They're better than the Beatles. But so anyway, most of it was like small punk shows. I think I saw the Real Mackenzies in Bremerton, and that was the last, I think, punk show I ever went to, I think.
You know, the last show I went to, my wife dragged me to what's the name of that Christian band? 3 Day? No. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, but they're a big hit in Christian music, and it was a good concert, but I can't remember their name.
I remember it's like some of the churchy kids like bands like DC Talk or something.
Yeah, I used to like DC Talk too. They had some okay stuff. I mean, when you're doing the Christian thing and you don't want to listen to rock, your options are very limited, and DC Talk almost sounds good when you're that limited.
I don't know. In the 90s, Christian hardcore was a pretty big thing.
Yeah, it did have some time. I remember I actually went to I guess it would be the equivalent of like an indie underground Christian rock show,
right?
That this kid put together at our church. He had like all these bands come in and stuff.
Yeah,
and it was pretty cool. I mean, it was exactly what you'd think it would be. It was loud and you know, hard to understand the words, but it was good. There was a little mosh pit that we got going before the pastor broke it up. And
yeah.
The last time I really moshed, though, have you ever heard of Overkill?
I've heard the name. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, they were a psycho thrash band out of like Germany, and they were doing a club tour, and that was the last time I moshed. I got my ass kicked, and I was like 25, so we're not talking old man kicked. I got literally stomped in the pit, and yeah, I was like, okay, I'm old enough now. I've done mosh pitting enough.
Well, you had that age where you have no fear, and then you hit like a certain age, you're like, you know what? No.
Well, yeah, the concussion was like, yeah, that was really great. I'm not doing it ever again. I'll play my guitar and I'll go sit over there with the old guys and get stoned or something, drink a beer. I'm not going to get mosh pitted anymore.
I had no fear in my younger days.
It was a great time. And like, it was kind of crazy because my sister used to go to these these gigs with us sometimes. And like when we saw Injustice for All, she got swallowed up by a mosh pit. And my drummer had to go in and save her because I had no idea. And it was freaking crazy, man. Like she was maybe 5'4" and 120 pounds soaking wet. And that's probably more than what she really was. But yeah, Metallica was great. That was the Injustice for All tour before they really sold out.
I don't know. I don't know why people like shit on the Black Album. That was pretty cool.
I remember when it came out and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, I don't know. That was the beginning of the commercialization almost. That was the one with Unforgiven, right?
Unforgiven, Nurse Sandman.
Yeah. Enter Sandman was a good one though.
Yeah.
I did like that one.
Honestly, as a kid, that's the first time I ever heard about them.
Oh, wow.
So it was.
Yeah, by the time that came out, like we were all in our, boy, they're starting to pose out. And they really weren't, but it was just the perception because for so long they wouldn't do videos and they were all, not Kirk Hammett, the Clint, the bass player, when he was part of the band, they had a lot of like
Cliff Burton.
Anxiety and stuff towards media.
Cliff Burton.
Yeah. I would say he was probably closer to punk metal than anybody else in that band.
Yeah, because he was a big Misfits fan.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And he, if you watch like the documentaries about him, he was always on their asses about getting better musically. And which is kind of funny because, you look at him and you're like, yeah, he ain't nothing. But when he got on that bass, it was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Freaking master.
Yeah. Oh, a real good Christian hardcore band that I like still is a band called 90 Pound Wuss.
90 Pound Wuss.
In Bremerton in the north, there was a band and they were getting big, and there was I think it was perceived as kind of a Christian punk label, and it was called Tooth and Nail Records.
Oh.
And that was one of the bands that was on there called they were called 90 Pound Wuss. And it was, out of all of them, they were kind of the harder ones out of everybody.
Yeah, like you mean for the Christian punk label?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually went to a show that was in a church. I think they had it set up in the sanctuary for whatever reason, because I don't think there was much room. But anyway, there was no moshing allowed. And everyone thought the same thing I did. Like, this is a bad place for a show.
Yeah, that doesn't help the environment much. And I get why they would not want moshing, but it's like, yeah, but you're having a,
yeah,
it would be like having a prostitution ring come in and not have sex, which is not a good analogy, but it would be like that.
Yeah.
It's a terrible analogy, really.
It's.
I haven't been great on analogies this week. I've had a lot of issues with my analogies.
Melvin's skin is yellow.
Yeah, I know. I got to work on that. I got to what do you call it? Color correct it.
Yes, I was like, dude, what is this?
Well, it looked yellow till I started putting in the yellow background. So now I have to like touch that up.
You got
oh, Tiny.
What's going on with that?
That's my dog. Without a doubt, someone just pulled up. It's either my wife or my daughter. But whenever somebody pulls up, she starts freaking out like that, and it sounds like somebody's murdering her. We've had all sorts of issues with, like, whenever we get new neighbors, we have to introduce them to her and explain.
Oh, and the hair is orange.
More orange?
Is that orange? Okay,
Well,
that's
it's
fine.
kind of
I
orange.
just,
That's more like
Yeah.
this is more like red hair than like bright orange.
yeah,
I'll color correct it. We got time.
yeah.
Getting the flats in there was pretty important though, because like
Yeah.
it just stagnates if I don't do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that
glad.
was-
I'm glad I came in when I did.
Well, I'm going to send you a proof when it's all done.
Good.
Like I sent Soy Rage his this morning, and I believe I've sent a copy of Mr. Yanafui's to him, that's going to be the interesting one because that's the Testify tribute. Tiny, come here. Oh, nope. Okay, so it's my daughter. She just walked in.
Yeah, I had to because your wife didn't want to be in the group. I actually added her back, and then I realized, oh, she doesn't want to be in the group anymore. So I had to temporarily block her, and then unblock her, and then refollow her. Because I didn't know how to I didn't know how to remove her from the group.
No, she's cool. She gets burnt out, and like the shit with Pops lately really upset her. Even though nothing was happening about Pops with you guys, that was just, she was like, I'm getting off of Twitter, and then she didn't get off of Twitter, and yeah. I get shit anytime I run that video, but I'm like, I don't know, it's starting to fade in my head, but it's still there. I'm like, dude, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't want to talk about it because it's like stupid.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, he fucked up his face. Pardon my language.
Well, he seems to think it's okay. I've actually had dialogue with him.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, man, it's your comment, it's your life, you know. Jesus is watching always. And I don't wish bad on anybody, but I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm learning a lot about my just inability to just walk away sometimes. I'd be a terrible like wrestler or boxer because I'd just walk into shit and get in trouble.
People would have to pull you away from something just because you couldn't walk away from it.
Well, you know, you want to hear something funny? That's why I don't own a gun. I never bought a gun because I was afraid that I wouldn't have the willpower not to use it if I got, you know, upset enough. And it's not because like I'm a big bad evil person, but it's because like I don't want to have enough power to just simply lose my cool and hurt somebody.
Right.
And I know other gun owners have no problems with it. I just knew that for me, I needed to go a different route and not get a gun. So it's not that I know that like I can't control myself. It's that I fear that I wouldn't, you know, and so it's just a weird thing. Oh, here comes my wife. Hang on, let me answer this. I'll put it live. Let's see. Hello. Hey, baby. I'm wonderful. How are you? Yo. Okay. All right. All right. I didn't answer because you didn't answer. I said I wasn't going to ask for dinner unless I knew what you were doing. Nah, that's fine. By now, she's already home. I think she just walked in. Yeah. All right. Well, text me when you get close and we'll see. But I'm not that worried about it.
You'll hear the dog before you.
Okay. All right. All right. All right, babe. I love you. Bye. Okay.
Your dog kind of acts like a proximity alarm.
She does. Yeah. She's crazy though. Like she's getting older and she does crazy things. Hi, Rick, by the way. Like when you sleep with her, she'll cuddle with you in the morning or in the evening. but by the time she falls asleep, she will nip at you if you pet her. And she doesn't hurt you, but she'll nip out and lash out and get all upset if you pet her while she's sleeping.
But maybe because she doesn't know who's petting her.
Maybe, but she used to not be that way. I think she's just becoming crabby, a crabby old lady. But that's okay. I love her. She's great. She never gets hit either. Really cool.
Oh.
No, it's true. It's true. I'm just saying, you know.
I know. Yeah, it's just like, oh wow. Shots
yeah, that's
fired.
one of those things.
Shots fired.
I never recommend hitting an animal unless it's attacking you or something. I just don't recommend it.
Oh, I was just watching that restream and I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, he's gotten involved with another iffy kind of like deal.
No, it's the same restream, but like that, he's always involved in weird deals, man. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like so he was promoting what's his name from
Variant. When he was hitting the dog, he was declaring people shouldn't abandon Variant. I'm like, you can't do that, dude. Well, he can, but I wouldn't do it.
Well, I mean, and then like before then, when he kind of went away for a bit. It was he was part of that indie crowdfund thing.
Yep. Yeah,
Like
he's definitely made his mark in the world on a few occasions. I don't know. I was losing patience with him after the NFT crap.
Yeah.
He was pushing that for a couple of weeks, and it was like, really?
Yeah. I mean, what is his deal?
I don't know. I you know, it's the internet, so you can really never know who's legit and who's not. I'm sure he thinks he is, but
well, I mean, he was one of those people that had like a lot of people liked him and a lot of people respect him, and now I think a lot of people just don't go on his show anymore for whatever reason.
Well, he'll always be able to get guests because creators always want to be able to promote.
Yeah.
But I think, like, I know for me, I noticed that like the promotion really wasn't that big of a deal. I was able to do better other places. Kind of like what happened to what's her face.
Hold on a sec.
What's up, Larissa? Oh, I don't know. What are you going to do?
I was thinking of trying House Pizza.
Oh, go for it.
Do you want it?
No, I'm fine. I'm good, actually. I just, since you were asking, I'm like, oh, what are you doing?
Well, I'm not sure, because if you want something else, I can get something else.
No, I'm good. I'm probably going to do leftovers with your mom.
Well, because Mom was asking too.
She's funny, isn't she?
Okay. I will let her know you're doing leftovers.
Yeah, I'm going to be fine. Tell her.
Okay.
She's a good worrywart. That's my wife trying to make sure I eat dinner. Well, no, that was my daughter who got called by my wife to make sure that I'm eating dinner.
Oh, okay. I get these calls where it's a recorded message in Spanish. I just
They want to sell you something?
I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, that's true. You wouldn't know until you can figure out what they're saying. I got a call from the CDC the other day.
Oh, really?
And they wanted to do a survey, so I told them to F off and hung up. And then I thought, oh boy, the men in black might show up, but they didn't. Not yet, at least.
Oh, there's this scam that they're trying to pull. They called my mom, and the IRS had put out a warrant for my mom's arrest, and they were going to be at her house in a few hours. So my mom called them back and said, "Come and get me," and then hung up on him.
Yeah, I don't like the scams going on telephones. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, they call and they say, "Oh, you're having, there's a warrant out for your arrest," and it's something about their taxes and.
Yeah, and if you don't fix it now, we're coming.
Yeah, and it's just and so they're going to ask you all these information. Of course, they're trying to get information from you.
Yep. Yeah, anything they can use to try to track more of you, get a little something else out of you.
Yep, yeah, because anybody with a brain knows the IRS doesn't call you.
Yeah, and if they were going to call you, there's nothing you can do to stop an arrest. They're not going to call and say, we're sending someone in
to arrest.
But for $250 right now, you can make, no, they don't do that. They will just arrest you if they have a warrant.
Exactly. Why would they call to arrest?
We're
Hi.
calling to negotiate your arrest terms.
Hello, criminal. We'll be arresting you around 5:30.
Is that convenient? It's funny though. They've done some weird stuff to catch people like that, like the cable people.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick is backstage.
Backstairs. What's he doing back at your stairs? You get out of this house, Rick.
Hey, they call you to, that gives you enough time to get away, right?
Right.
Right.
Apparently
So how's it
you're-
going, man?
Good.
Apparently you're at the back of his stairs. What are you doing there?
Hiding?
You're hiding?
Apparently it's not working very well if he sees me.
Oh boy.
The IRS.
You sound different. Are you on a phone?
I got a new mic.
Ah.
A headset mic.
Yep.
Well, the mic was on the headset. I was able to start using it over the weekend. So
It sounds good.
yeah, a lot more crisper and all that.
Yep. Do you play online on video games too?
Well, a little bit every so often. I gotta get something so I can see my chat when I do that not on. I used to have it on my laptop, my chat, but my laptop went belly up, and I think it's the battery. And I was trying to get a battery to replace it, but I got the wrong one somehow.
Uh-oh.
So
It's a PC, huh?
yeah.
You know how I knew that, Max? You can't change those batteries without a lot of pain in the butt.
Well, this one, it looks like it's a pain in the butt too to change it, because
Does
it's not just the one that you simply slide off the back. It looks like you have to open it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was at first just a simple slide out, But when I got the new battery, the battery that I did order that I thought was the right one, I went to replace it, and it's like, okay, this doesn't slide off. There's nothing here that just slides out. Crap.
Oh, that sucks.
Don't you hate it when it slides out?
Yeah. Oh, and Timothy, you'll be sort of happy to know, I was able to recover all my Melvin files from my other drive.
Excellent.
So if anything needs to be reworked on them, it can be.
Great.
Easy enough.
Great. I should
That's
be
cool.
getting an update about the one of the Melvin 2 pages this Wednesday. That should be at least, I think, 3 pages left to do.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we can start working on this on the remaining 3 pages.
Yeah, it's just it probably takes it's going to take whatever time for you to do it as it takes for you to have the money to give the guy.
Well, I get paid every week, so it's all good.
Yeah, so it's going to take, and then it takes as long as it takes for him to do it too.
Oh, and then we got the script, and the script has to be looked over before it's sent to get lettered.
Yeah.
So this is all new art from Melvin 2, right? It's not the other guy,
Oh,
the previous artist.
You mean from Melvin 1, issue 1?
No, I mean Vic King. I just didn't want to say his name.
Oh, Vic? Yeah. Vic's got obligations, so
Gotcha.
that's why Sid's got to finish the book.
Well, I mean, it's a good trade-off. Sid's a good artist.
Yeah. And as soon as we're done with that Melvin 2 campaign, we'll be able to start focusing on the Melvin 3 campaign.
Yeah.
After all the books are sent out. Yeah. That's what.
Well, after you get the Melvin 2 all done, paid for, and all that, and ready, then you can start focusing on, getting the Melvin 3 all done again.
Yes.
Oh man, my hand is not feeling it.
Which will probably take less time than it took for Melvin 2.
Yeah.
since we're already halfway done the interior art.
Yes, yes, indeedly do.
Let's see. I'm gonna go do this.
Well, we've known for a while now that Liam's been blocking Lorenzo Sleesack for years.
Yeah, man. Hello, Jorge. I know I'm saying your name wrong, but hello, welcome. And
Either that's a bot or it's
No,
not.
that's
no,
not
that's
a
Jorge.
bot.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, he's a real guy.
okay. Just checking.
One of the few Russian guys that come in here that's real. And actually, I don't even know if you're Russian. It just kind of looks Russian.
In Russia, you don't troll. You don't get trolled. Well, I don't know. How's that going? Never mind.
Rick, your girl looks kind of crazy there, bro. You got one girl in the woods, and we're like icons. It's funny. Let me try to switch it around so we can see it better. Because I think I hit the weird layout thing instead of that one.
Yeah. I gotta tighten up the colors on her for this page, do some shading on her, and then I've gotta start adding all the other trolls in that or under her command that are coming up out of.
Well, I'm almost done the Melvin Cupcake ad, and then Tim saw it and said, "Hey, his skin is like yellow."
Yeah, I saw. I came in the right time to make some corrections on this fool.
Yeah, and like I said, it kind of looked yellow until I put more yellow on the page, and then it looked very flesh-like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. I got to yellow that out. But fortunately, in the flat stage, it's not that hard. I can just change the hue, but so it's not like I have to go in and resurface everything with yellow. I just have to change that layer.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a nice little. That's one of the advantages of digital, and I guess that's something that most people have conceded. Like I think most everybody does at least their printed colors digitally. I know in conventions you still get the guys with the Coptic markers and stuff, but
Yeah, well, I've used Coptic markers too, but I do like doing the font. I do like doing digital for colors. See, there's the yellow.
now on this screen that almost looks green, but I can buy it's yellow. It's probably the screen. Oh yeah, when I look at so I have two monitors. I looked at the better one and it looks yellow on the other one. On the smaller monitor, he almost looks like a light Hulk, but on the color correct one, it looks yellow.
Smash.
Isn't that crazy how different it looks screen to screen? Like literally, if I could show you, you'd be like, "Holy shit, what a different!" I should probably see if I can calibrate this one.
Oh, yeah. So have you worked on it since the last time we chatted, Rick?
I just touched up her gloves and all that. Got everything more tight. I haven't done any of the shading or lighting. Although I did work a little bit on the Alice's hair, bringing and I still I think there's still a little bit here or there that I might have to do on her hair.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell sometimes where the strands end properly.
You don't say. It's a beautiful piece, though.
Because if you look here, you're looking here and like, okay, where does this end? Where should be empty space that you can see through?
Yeah, you're gonna have to either do what you did, or you could go in and try to guess, but it might make it worse.
Well, there's still a little bit that I might try and guess. It's been a couple days since I worked on it.
What's wrong, Rick? Is it too detailed for you?
Actually, in this case, he's detailed, but he's not detailed enough, or detailing it so you can tell properly.
Oh, I gotta order dinner. Look at this.
Where is your lovely wife?
She is on her way home picking it up.
Oh, and I meant to ask. I never got to this thing here. The red, the targeting thing, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Do you want that red, or do you want that some other color?
Red's fine. Red's fine. Zoom out. Let me see the whole thing.
Ooh, I just ordered a big old steak and cheese with extra meat sub.
Awesome. So you're ordering from Subway?
No, we go to a place called Patriots. They make real steak and cheese. Subway, I can't do steak and cheese at Subway. It's the absolute worst, in my opinion.
I just stopped going to Subway. I go to there's a taco truck across the street. So during my lunch, I go there.
So
Very nice.
Very nice.
There isn't zoomed out, Tim, at the moment.
I just want to kind of get a good look at. Hey, blow up Rick's screen out. I just kind of wanted to get the.
Let me get over there. Hang on. I'm looking at my campaign, not looking at the stream. I'm a careless host.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I'm terrible. There we go.
You're torn up inside. I know.
Ooh. Oh, I can't make it bigger? I tried to make it bigger, and it wouldn't go bigger.
Dang, you can't get it double bigger.
Well, yeah, he can't see it from. Yeah.
Well, no, I wish I could get rid of like that border. You see the border all the way around?
Yep.
No. There's probably a way. I've seen people do it. You just can't figure it out at the moment.
Well, if I share a video, I could do it, I think, but I can't do it when I enlarge a
also
host.
take away the guy's thing that you've highlighted, the name.
Oh, Jorge. Let me see comments. Yeah, see, it's still that side. Let me try this. Let me try pressing some of these. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's weird. Like.
All right. Well, it's fine. I'm just gonna.
I tried.
Yeah, I'll have to go in sometime and try and figure it out. But
it doesn't seem to want to do it with guests. It just seems to want to do it with the video share.
Or with yourself.
Yeah. Sorry, I was yawning.
Shame on you. Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Diana texted me. Make sure it's. Oh yes, good.
All right. All right. You can shrink him now.
Oh, hang on.
So, any of the main colors you want to change at the moment, or
no? As long as everything looks good, then it should be fine.
Okay.
Everything's looking great.
As long as Chris doesn't sing, we should be fine.
Hey, now. I went to school for singing. I flunked, but I went to school for singing.
Really? You flunked? That's a shocker.
Well, it wasn't really a school. It was a girl I liked, and she never really... Yeah, never mind. I'm married now. I can't go back there.
She never called you back.
Oh, man. So we're getting close. Chris Madd's cover should be here sometime between now and this weekend, which would be really cool.
Sweet.
I think that'll help the campaign because I really haven't had a good cover to put to it. And I'm going to push hard the last 30 days.
That's somebody I should contact right now. Let's see. He didn't contact me yet, I think. Gary said something about just being, as I was telling you earlier, I think I told you in the tweet that he could do it at any moment. Gary Shipman be on his show. Let's see.
I'm still trying to get Diana to book Oprah. Come here, Tiny. I should bring her over here. Hang on, let me grab her. I'll be right back. She's barking at walkers in the window now. Come here, girl. She's all riled up.
Okay, I just texted Eric and said, hey, Eric, it's Monday. You said to hit you up.
So that's Eric with the hard last name to pronounce.
Eric Ninatowski.
Ninakowski. Hey, I just did it.
No, Ninatowski.
Oh, well, I thought I did it.
You came close.
You'd think I'd be better at that, but I'm not.
Yeah, with having a hard last name to pronounce yourself.
Yeah, but I got plenty of practice on that one.
Hey, Lorenzo.
What's up, brother? Trying to set up my camera
from
again.
A different mother and daddy. Mother and daddy.
It sounds good to me. Video capture. Is that the one I want? Ooh, I'm fugly. That's all right, though.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, I'm happy being fugly. I'm old. When you're old, it's better to be fugly than unhealthy. There we go. You guys want to see Tiny?
I don't care. I don't want to see that. And I don't care what you call it. Oh, I need the dog.
Say hi, girl. She wants to lick my hands, which is really weird. She does this every time I pick her up.
What's her name? Tiny.
Tiny.
Hey, Tiny. Hey,
She
talking
probably
to you.
likes this salt on your hands.
You would think so, but she stops like exclusively at the hands. Like she won't lick my forearms.
Yo, Rena. What's up?
She doesn't go for my face, but she'd like to. Hi, Miss Rena. But yeah, she's a sweetheart. They say it's part of like anxiety, but I can't imagine this dog. Well, she does bark a lot, so maybe she is anxious.
Well, it's also like you know, the salt on your hands or whatever you do. Whether you're touching food. Yeah.
So why doesn't she do it to anybody else?
Then I don't know that.
That must mean I'm a slob and like she has all these like foodly residues or something. See how old she's getting though? She's getting that white muzzle look. Yeah, poor girl. I'm gonna put her down because she's not much of a star. She doesn't like it. But she's got a bed in here. She'll curl up next to me, which is always fun. Yeah, she's Miss Tiny isn't a puppy, but she's a Chihuahua, so she's still the size of a puppy.
You got a stupid cat to go along with the dog?
We do. But
Stimpy.
the cat is totally insane. She hates me, but she's always within 10 feet of me. When I pick her up, she cries like, but she's never scratched me or bit me. She's just weird. So I love her.
So
I feed
you
her.
really have Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. They kind of play together, but they're kind of enemies most of the time. They rarely work together. These two. Although I will tell you, the cat tries to kill the dog all the time by knocking chocolates out of the candy bowl and knocking them onto the floor, which Tiny will eat, and she always gets an upset stomach. But they say that could kill her. So the vet, when we questioned why she wasn't eating her dinner, was like, you need to put lids on your chocolate, because we told her, the cat will scoop out a Hershey's Kiss and throw it on the floor. Yep, the cat's trying to kill your dog. She's mean like that, though.
Here, have some poison, some delicious poison.
Yeah. Hey, did you use an external hard drive for your stuff, Rick?
Yeah.
This is my first one in a long time, and it's a solid state, like 200, or I don't know what it is. It's like a terabyte or something. But like they used to be so thick and so big and so heavy. This is like a joke. I thought I got ripped off, but it does the work.
Yeah, well, there's some art but my external hard drives are a little bigger than that. Well, I got them longer ago, but one is 4 terabytes and the other's 8.
Yeah, this is it's supposed to be portable. It's got the little, hole, but it worked. I cleaned up my old iPad and got the new one, and I don't know. I might get.
Is that like a if you attach it to anything that's like a hard drive or something?
Hmm. Yeah, it's a solid state external. So, in theory, it's good for about 10 to 20 years until the electronics inside start breaking down. They don't really say it's going to do that, but I anticipate it because,
Yeah, technology.
yeah, it's technology. It's not going to last.
I can
So I've
technically
got
say-
all my comic books, but Trolls Exposed on there.
Yeah.
And I was very happy because today I had to generate some advertising for we're putting in like flyers in the next Comic-Con's package.
Yeah.
And it all worked. Thank God.
I still haven't heard from that Comic-Con in Belton.
That's crazy. Aren't they? They're going to have it in July or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
well,
August.
it takes
August.
takes a little bit of time sometimes to hear from these people.
Yeah, yeah.
I know I've had, to wait a couple months. I'm not sure how long you've been waiting, but
I signed up as soon as I could, so that's been like what 4 months back.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so this is some bullshit.
Well, I know up here we got we're going to be doing the Plasticon with Keith
Yeah.
from Mighty Mascots. That's his show, and she's got a KidCon lined up in New Hampshire, and she's trying to get us back at the casino because I really like the casino show.
Yeah, because you can hit the slot machines.
I made money though. Yeah, I did.
What would you win?
What's that?
How much you win?
Like if you count the 300 or what was it? I lost 150 a ticket for it, but overall I made about $600 if you count that. Yeah, but it paid for our table and most of our room, and we had good sales that show. We met some cool people like Global Frequency. We met there for the first time. And I'll tell you what, I watched one of their streams. Holy cow, I do not want to go through one of their streams with my campaigns. I got so much to learn. These guys, I watched them tear apart a campaign, and I was like, oh, I'm way behind,
Well, how long ago was that, though?
What I watched?
Yeah.
It was like 3-4 days ago.
Oh.
So, like, I didn't have any of that, like anybody, I've never seen anybody pick apart a campaign like that so intelligently. So next time around, next campaign, I've got a lot more to think about because there were things I just never thought about, and I've never seen other people really think about it, and this was really good stuff. So yeah,
but if other people aren't thinking about it, are your customers really thinking about it? Although they're picking it apart, is the question.
Well, it was things like how to put your graphics in Kickstarter or Indiegogo. It was like how to bake your text into the graphics, how to show a sample, things like that. Little things that may not matter to the average person, but I got it when they were talking about like it's all marketing and perception, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can do a lot better next time. Like it's just little things that I think I should improve on, which is fun. Hey, it's Lorenzo and Miss Rena. You guys know I don't know if you know, but I posted the invite. I'll do it again if anybody wants to come in. I won't be on too much longer, probably about another half hour at least, because then dinner will show up, and then I don't know what's happening. Is anybody streaming tonight? Any shows?
Not that I know.
No.
Huh. I don't know if I'll stream or not. I don't want to commit without being sure. But I did want to come on today. I did a restream earlier. I think that's the last time I'm going to do that because it doesn't seem to work, and that's fine. I didn't want to do a.
Well, usually those restream things like that GI Joe thing, it goes on 24/7.
Yeah. Do I really want to do it like in the short term though? No, I think like I need better content. Like, okay, for one, I need to do better content than exposing Liberty and Pops. That's old news now.
Well,
you need to take a lot of your short Well, I'm not sure whether you have a lot of short stuff or create a lot of short videos of you drawing something up and just.
Oh, I got tons, but I also want to put in like, God, do you know how many promo videos I've made? Like those are fun to watch, but I've got to go back and re-edit them so people don't think they're live campaigns and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, what you need to do is maybe take some of the stuff that you've been drawing on air or have recorded of you drawing on air and edit that together, do a little spiel with it, over top, maybe some music in the background, like you suggested to me for the birthday thing.
Yep.
And,
I love music. Yeah.
And, you need to get, a bunch of those together, and maybe you can add those up to a couple hours worth of or more.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you guys got anything you want to include, feel free. Yeah.
I was gonna say yours probably doesn't have shouldn't be 24/7. I mean, you should just do it when, like, if you're not on actually doing a stream, a live stream, you should just like.
I'm just thinking there should be times when I put it on when like.
Have you seen my pre-show stuff lately?
No.
You should watch today's or my last few stuff from my live stream. The first half hour is usually my pre-show.
Nice.
And take a look at that, and I've made it so Monday through Friday my pre-show stuff is different each day.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, this is what I was thinking. You should have, like, when you're doing a live show, it's a live show, but when you're not on actually doing a live stream, you should just stream like maybe like a campaign you're doing, like just restream that whole video the whole day, and then like end that stream when you're actually going to go on and actually live stream yourself and Diana.
Yep.
See. That way you can pick up more eyes get on the it's like a boulder rolling downhill and everything's just getting stuck to it.
And it's not like it's ever gonna restreams or running video like that probably will never be big on viewership, but it doesn't have to be. It's like just a catch-all where people stream it running around looking for live video. Might stumble in, might check out the projects.
Yeah,
might win a reader.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, if you do like 2 shows a week.
Yeah.
So you only really like stop it like twice a week, and then like you just have these videos that just catch a lot of people in between that.
Yeah. Another thing that I was thinking about trying, but it would have to be like a weekend event.
Yeah.
Is I want to find a way where we can like create a playlist that the public can add to that we can edit, and invite people to just throw their comic book trailers in the playlist, and have YouTube automatically just run through it each time, and as it grows. But I haven't figured out how to do all that yet without a person manually adding them.
You probably can't get a person manually adding, but if you have something, send it to me and I'll add it in every 6 hours.
That's kind of what I mean. Like if they posted the links in the running stream that had the playlist running, like if they went to posted the links and somebody was there, that's what I mean by manual. Somebody would have to be there to go, oh look, Cross Comics just added a video to their thing that we're going to add to this playlist. So in theory, like you might start off with like 3 or 4 videos, but by the time you're in for an hour, you might get 20 other videos added. So now you have a running loop of an hour long, that has variety.
Something like that.
I love variety, like all the different things that independent comic creators do to make videos and stuff. Some of them are really great. Some are different. Some suck, but that's okay. Some need to suck.
Well, I'm not sure whether you've checked out my Pied Piper of Hamilton channel. I have Canadian snack videos.
No, I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah.
You have Pied Piper of Hamilton?
Yeah. You haven't seen that? Yeah, I should. Here, let me get you a link.
No, so now that you got me thinking, are you related to Rodney at all?
Roddy Piper? Roddy
Yeah.
Piper? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I got it. You should totally do this, Rock. Pied Piper of Hamilton versus Demo Diana.
You know she's not watching, right? She'll never
Yeah.
get that. She's actually picking me up steak and cheese right now, I hope. If everything went as planned. I think
You
I
should-
announced that already, right? And
You
yeah,
should-
because you asked if it was Subway.
You should totally tell her that. Tell her that idea. Demo Diana versus Pied Piper of Hamilton.
She'll be like, "What the heck are you talking about?" I have to be careful with her too because she's getting all tense, so I can't joke around as much until like we relax a little bit around here.
Why is she
which-
getting all tense?
It's whenever internet drama ensues, she gets tense, yeah. And it's my fault because she's well aware that like I could get caught up and just lost in this, and it's like, yeah, really, I don't know. There's not much else to say. If people don't give a shit, they don't give a shit. You know, it's just my feelings on it.
Yeah. Well, on Twitter, I sent you a DM for the channel Pied Piper of Hamilton.
Oh, I'm gonna pull it up, man. Let me see if I can work this little magic here. I'm on a Mac and it's supposed to make everything great, but when I do the widescreen, it never works out right. It's weird. It screws everything up. Oh, I'm looking at a page of dialogue. I must be in the wrong account. Oh no, there it is. Pied Piper of Hamilton.
I was thinking about if I could ever find out how to record them, doing those So they were doing that CG WrestleMania thing. I thought how funny it would be to do one
Yes.
of all my friends of all the like I call it like the CG slums.
Yes, no, I know what you mean.
Now
I've
make
got
sure
that
you
too.
subscribe there.
How often do you put video? 3 years? You
Uh,
haven't put a video up in years.
Well, no, that stuff. I've done some gaming stuff there, up
Cool.
there. The snack videos haven't had much go up lately.
Kit
but-
Kat white, Dorito blue. Okay, grilled steak.
Yeah, that was one of my first ones.
They made grilled steak. Is that real?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here with the second Canadian snack video. And
Wow.
today I was at the store and I seen these Doritos Blue Grilled Snack.
Now, see, this is content.
I'm not grilled snack. Blue Grilled Steak. I'm not sure whether I said it right the first time, but I'm saying it right now. Like I said, they're limited edition, so I figured I'd grab them, do a video.
Oh, it's a limited, like, so I can't go buy those.
No.
They're probably really
Oh, that's-
slow by now.
But they were expensive. But then again, these bags are always brand name Doritos. Cheaper stuff.
Oh, shoot.
Cheaper, but they're not, brand name like Doritos or Lay's. But
There we go. I got it all messed up, but that was cool.
Yeah, I've got like I don't know, a good 50 or 60 of those.
And we were talking about content.
Yeah, well, I'm putting some of those into my my whatchamacallit, my pre-show. And then
Very cool.
when I finally get my on-air live set up, they're going to be in there too, but they're going to be spread out, Not all of
Yep,
them, because
yep.
whatever ones I've done with my pre-show, I'm not going to put in there.
Wait, I got some. I got a way. You can try to. Let's see. Hold on. Continue talking. Hold on.
I'm
So,
trying
yeah.
to find I want to show a video to you guys that made me laugh my ass off last night.
And then,
But I have to
and then,
share it.
Then we have these. Hamilton has two levels to it, if you will. What we call the mountain, and then what we call not the mountain. and there's these 5 sets of stairs at different spots throughout. it that you can climb
Wait a
up to
minute.
get up to the top part. They have ways you can drive up, so. But I've recorded myself going over that up there. Some of it sped up, and then I do some talking during it and all that. It can be fun for people to watch too.
Heck yeah. All right, I'm going to try something real quick. Let's see if I fail on this because I've been failing a lot on StreamYard. But I saw this last night while I was on RJ's show. And if you were watching, you may have seen it, but let's see if I can pull this off. I'm not doing well with the whatever they want to call it, producer position today.
It's all right.
There we go. Okay.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey, you know what I did last night? You better not bring my mother into this! You know what I did? You better not! I put that fly over there! Oh! And I fucked your mother next to it! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you! Watch her now!
Okay, so obviously that's George and Darth gets his name.
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
I'm sorry, I found that hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Mike,
Hold on.
I
What?
just gotta tell Mike, it was me echoing, but it wasn't. It was Chris echoing, playing my video.
Yeah,
In the
it was
real video
my fault for
itself-
sure.
In the real video itself, I don't echo.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me blow this up. I have a way of making you should totally start doing the pipe paper Hamilton, but you should you should do it like this. Hold on.
This is November 29th, and I'm Leonard. And today I'm reviewing Eugenio's 4-cheese frozen pizza. That's $5.99 at Kroger's. I've tried it before, and we'll see.
We'll see.
Cheese is good. Spark is good too. Oh, definitely a buy. Eugenio's 4-cheese frozen pizza. A buy.
There you go. See that? You should add that at the end of your videos. It'd be exciting.
My snack videos are way more exciting than that.
But he had a song at the end of his.
Ooh.
Hi, Jeff Potts. Hi, Mike.
With the way that I really get wacky on a lot of mine, I don't need a song.
But we all know the old man's house high as hell, and you're about to get shot.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, Tim, what do you think of the shading so far on Melvin there that I just did?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Maybe if Chris puts it up bigger, you'll be able to see it easier.
I thought we just looked at this one. Is this the same one?
Yeah, but I did some shading on Melvin.
Oh, I can't make it any bigger. That's up to you. I got it as big as I can get it, unfortunately.
What do you think, Chris?
Like, see?
Get a second.
Hang on.
Here.
You know what? It looks better on my color correct screen than it did on the other one. I was looking at the bad screen, and it looked kind of like green turd, but it looks much better on the color corrected screen. I need to pay attention to this because the colors are dramatically different. I never noticed it before.
Yes. Well, now you know that you think that Melvin looks like a green turd. Thank you.
No, he does on one screen, but on the real screen, he looks fine.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
I need to watch, I need to get this fixed. That's kind of bugging me, how off it was. I never noticed it.
Yeah, and I still
So,
need to put
were you guys into Earth Day?
No.
No?
I figure since I live on Earth every day, every day is an Earth Day.
Well, I saw a video that I thought was very important that I wanted to share with you guys, if you don't mind.
Is it the planet
I guess so.
exploding?
Is it? Well, it's. Hang on, I'll show you.
Is it the
In
end
my
of the
opinion, the
world?
Earth's gone a bit soft these past few years. What we need to do is slap it around a bit. Make Earth our bitch.
What's the worst thing that can happen? We flood some cities and destroy the food chain? Learn to swim and eat fucking rocks, people. Swim and eat rocks. Happy fucking Earth Day.
In my opinion.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Chris, can I tell you something about that video?
Yeah, please.
It rocked.
I saw that on Twitter the other day, and I clipped it because I was like, "Oh, that is funny." I played it to
You gotta
Diana.
slap
She's
that
like,
earth
"I don't get it."
You gotta slap that earth around and make it your bitch.
Eat fucking rocks and swim.
So Timothy, are you saying that clip was bitching?
Sure it is. Sure, that's exactly what I'm saying.
So, Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing?
All right, I figured I had a few minutes here, a little bit, so I could pop in and say hi and all that. Just got through watching my Toonami block, my afternoon Toonami block. So
That thing's still going?
No. The official Toonami is on Saturday nights. What I'm talking about is basically kind of a streaming little package I put together on a particular site, where
Are we talking about the old lineup? What was the old lineup?
Well, I call it Toonami just as basically like what I'm watching right now. I have two blocks. I have what I call my Toonami block, which is kind of the afternoon block, afternoon after school kind of block. And then I have a nighttime block I call my Adult Swim block. So my afternoon block right now is One Piece, Static Shock, Pokemon Advance. Now some of these are obviously ones I'm repeatedly watching. Not One Piece. One Piece. This is the first time I'm actually watching it through. The other, Static Shock and Static Shock and
something.
And Pokemon Advance Battle are basically reruns, and then I'm watching Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise, which is something I'm watching as new. And then my evening block is Arjuna. Or my nighttime block rather is Arjuna, which I usually watch from like 10 to midnight, and that's Arjuna. Let me see what Arjuna, which I've seen before. These are again mostly rerun. After Arjuna, Nana 7 of 7. DG Carrot Neo, and then the one newer thing I'm watching right now, or one thing I haven't seen before now, was the world God only knows. So those are my lineups. So
And when you watch Adult Swim,
do you ever get blocked from watching it?
No.
Rick, no, Rick. Shame on you.
So when you say they're blocks, do you have a channel that you tune into, or do you set up your own playlist, or?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I'm not blocked because, well, I really would rather not get into it. Because
Oh no! I mean, when you set up your shows, are you setting up a playlist, or is that a channel you're watching?
Well, that's a strange statement.
Okay, what are we talking? Are we still talking about my thing with the Toonami or my own show?
I'm trying. No, we're talking about the thing with Toonami. Is that like you're tuning into something, or did you set up like a recording series, or?
Does anybody know what he's talking about?
Let's just say I do use a particular streaming site, but I don't want to go into details about it.
Oh, got it. Okay, no, that's cool. I wasn't sure. Like, so this isn't something I can tune into on my local cable station.
Not on your local cable station, no.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. I was just wondering because I didn't know how. I'm like,
he's bootlegging him. I get it.
No.
I'd rather not get into that deep. I mean, that's why I very rarely talk. very rarely mention it because I don't want to make it. I don't want to make a bigger deal out of it. It's one of those things that I kind of found on my own even before I kind of knew what I was really doing.
This is a distraction. This has got Chinese counterfeit games on it and illegal games. It came with them. I did not put them on there.
Yeah.
But here, we can be distracted. Look at that lineup. Those are all pirated.
Does it have Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I think it does have a version of it. But I bet you it runs like crap. You know why?
Why?
Because it runs like crap in general.
Oh.
It does okay with NES, and it goes up to Super NES, but it usually skips. I'm going to check real quick, see if there is a Mortal Kombat on this one. Yes, there is. Would you like to see 2 or 3?
Let's go with 2. 2 has the best
Yeah,
intro.
so Chris, you're kind of streaming early today.
Yes, I'm trying to commit to streaming and reminding people that I have a book for sale on Indiegogo called Trolls Exposed. I don't do a good job of promoting it. I just end up talking to my friends. And now we're going to see if Mortal Kombat will run.
Yeah, it's running. It's running.
That's funny.
Oh,
it's going to lag, though, once the music starts.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Acclaim. Yes, of course.
Oops.
Now, I also did set up my show for 6 o'clock. Now, just I'm doing some live show with the tags and stuff, so I'm pretty much set. I just will need to share it.
Are you streaming at 6 o'clock? Oh, you mean California time, right?
Okay, my show is on 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific.
Yep,
That's
gotcha.
what my show is on.
Yep.
And I know RJ is going to be on in a bit here as well.
Oh, yeah.
8 Eastern, 7 Central.
That takes me back.
What's RJ doing tonight? He does a show all the time? Like every night?
Almost every day. He doesn't do it on Fridays, but yeah, I know. Well, if you remember, actually you were already gone when he finally did it because you left because you were falling asleep. But
yes, I bounced. Did he get my message? Because he didn't respond on Twitter. I hope he's not mad.
I think he understood that you left. If you were telling him you were leaving because you were falling asleep, I think he understood.
Yeah, I sent him a message because I was like, I have to bounce, man. I'm dying.
Yeah, that video game series has come a long way. I don't know if you've ever followed it.
The franchise?
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat from the very first one to what it is now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
In fact, go ahead.
I saw Mortal Kombat X and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so detailed. I remember when it was just like you could tell like when they did like a decapitation, you could tell they took the head and they cut it out and they pasted it down by like on the ground, like so they
Yep. Yeah, the things have come a long way, the graphics.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think that one that really grossed me out was the Ermac fatality.
I'm not sure what that one was on the top of my head.
Mortal Kombat X had this. Ermac was in it, and his fatality was that he pulled your guts through your mouth and then like crushed one of your organs and then left you hanging there with your guts out of your mouth. Like that's nasty.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yep, that's bad.
Yeah, but
that's what Mortal Kombat was always about too, and it's just. Yeah, like when you look at, Super NES and Genesis, that was our first Mortal Kombat, 16-bit.
Yep. Honestly,
the thing is too, in the 90s there, Mortal Kombat had an animated series as well, Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm.
I remember that, yeah, but they didn't.
I don't remember that one.
No fatalities,
USA
though.
Network, I believe.
Yeah, they didn't have any fatalities in it, though. I guarantee you that.
Oh. I'm gonna have to check it out.
There was actually a live action Mortal Kombat series too.
Yes, I remember this.
Christiana Loken was the girl in it.
Yep.
I didn't know that either.
It was like a prequel to the very first tournament that we all know about. It's like I think it was like the Great Kung Lao's adventures.
The main male character was Kung Lao.
It was the Great Kung Lao. It was the first one. The very first champion of Mortal Kombat. The one that got killed by Garo. Which actually, Mortal Kombat 12 might actually take us back pre the first tournament that we saw.
So how is it Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter haven't put their shit together and put out a video game or a movie yet?
Have you seen Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe?
No. Is it good?
No, it's terrible.
That sucks.
It's the worst game in the series.
You said movie though, right?
Yeah, I'd go with a movie too. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Well, both have done movies, Street Fighter movies. I know the one sucked.
Yeah,
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, actually, Mortal Kombat. I remember that. I really do remember the movie because there were actually 2 Mortal Kombat movies. There was one, and then there was a sequel.
Annihilation. And that sucked.
Christopher Lambert of Highlander fame was Raiden in both of those movies.
No, just the first one. Just the first one.
I know. Well, there was a recent one too, movie for it, which was not too bad. But the first one, unfortunately, I think they got 2 characters switched. The guy playing Raiden should have been playing Shao Kahn, I think it was, or somebody else. It just like he did not look like Raiden at all, but he looked like there was another guy with white hair or whatever in it that would have looked better as Raiden.
Well, I went and saw the first one. I'll be honest, I loved it. I was back then though we didn't have like the MCU and DCU in our. It was rare to get this cool little superpowered thing in a movie theater. But I took my son. He was 3 years old, and that first scene of Mortal Kombat freaked him out so bad I had to take him out of there. Normally, we could watch any movie at the house, and he would just look away. That was the scene when I think it's Cha-Lin's brother. I'm saying his name wrong, but
Liu Kang.
Thank you. Okay, I got my name screwed up. Liu Kang's brother was like about to get killed, and bad guy there looks at the screen and goes, "You're next," and his face turned into like a skull, like melted zombie face, and Jace happened to see it and freaked out.
That was actually a dream sequence too, because like soon after Liu Kang like wakes up and
we never got that far in that visit. I had to take him out of there because he started screaming, and I'm like, I can't have a little kid in here doing this. This is not good. So yeah, it was an amazing experience with him because I could watch anything with him at home. And no problem, but between the loud, booming theater, and it was a shame too because he loved the game. He really wanted to go see the movie.
Yeah,
how old was he when you took him to see the movie?
He was 3.
He just said 3.
Yeah.
He was 3?
Yeah, he was 3.
Well, I mean,
that might have been a little too young.
Yeah.
Was it the first game that he played? Because the first game for the Super Nintendo, they replaced the blood with sweat, and the Genesis one you had to have a code to get a specific code to get the blood in it.
Yeah, no, we played almost exclusively Nintendo everything, so he got the sweat. He got the Super NES sweat.
Yeah, that was the first one. The second one they had everything in it.
Yes, we didn't get the second one because I was a very concerned parent. I was like. By that time I was pushing him into Macintosh. He was on a computer.
I remember the black and white Macintosh.
Yep. He does too. When we talk, he remembers it still. But it was a fun unit for him, it was great.
Especially the soundbite files. You could play the file and you could reverse it, and then you can make it echo. Yeah, that's the one.
This is the scene.
Your brother's soul is mine.
My dad says.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the guy playing Shang Tsung right there. I believe his name is Terry.
Right there, Jace freaked.
Takagawa.
That was the scene that blew his mind. That little face melt thing, and it looks so bad now. But to a kid, I'm sure that was.
My dad said.
You know that guy was also in the Disney movie Johnny Tsunami.
No, I haven't seen Johnny Tsunami.
As Johnny Tsunami's grandfather. Yeah.
Oh.
I guess you never showed him Raiders of the Lost Ark, then, eh?
Well, no, he didn't mind Raiders, but
What?
that Mortal Kombat scene, I don't know. He didn't look away like he was supposed to, you know?
That was 10 times more horrifying than that. Growing up, though, my parents let me play Mortal Kombat 2, and I had Mortal Kombat 1 through 3. I had all that. I even played Doom, no problem.
Well, I totally screwed with my kid when he was growing up, and I was told this by him. Like, he grew up watching Fox News because I was into that back then.
Yeah.
Hey, Apex, that was Mortal Kombat. So, like, he was like, Dad, I remember when I was calling French fries freedom fries. And I'm like, you what? He goes, yeah, don't you remember? And he remembered all this crap from Bill O'Reilly and stuff. And I'm like, I don't even remember that. But I haven't watched Fox News like that in, God, years, you know?
Well,
but when he was growing up, I was all into it.
Every single one of those channels.
Actually, that kind of reminds me of another thing.
Okay,
another
go
big
ahead,
news
Mike.
item. Another big news item today. Don't know if you guys heard. Elon Musk has bought Twitter.
Oh, yeah. He wrote me and told me.
Oh, he did?
No, not really. I'm
No.
a follower, so I saw the.
Oh, I didn't see that he actually did.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. Well, the details are still going to be got to be finalized, but you know.
Yeah, but for all intents and purposes, though, right? He's got this all lined up, and it's happening.
Yeah, and the left is having a meltdown. From what
I
RJ
think it's
was
kind of
telling
funny.
me- from what RJ told me earlier, Eric Larson from Image Comics is already basically ditched his Twitter account. So it's
I
already
saw
done.
that, and I giggled. I was like, "Oh, it's see you, Eric Day. See you later, Eric Day." I couldn't believe he really did it.
Well, I've been watching the Quarterings coverage of it today a bit. He was saying that even though you hear a lot of these people on the left are going, yeah, if Elon buys it, I'm going to get off Twitter. I'm going to go over to Mastodon, this and next thing. Quartering was going, they're not going to do it. I mean, remember when they were saying that about when President Trump got elected and they were going to move to Canada and all that, they
Yeah.
were doing it. So,
Well, I think what's really funny is I don't believe Elon Musk is like. I don't believe he's a textbook conservative. Like, I think there are definitely going to be places where there's going to be conservative fatigue on him, but I think it's fantastic what he's doing. I'm like, bring the freedom, man, bring it.
I think it's hilarious.
Can you hear Tiny in the background?
Yep.
She keeps screaming. I'm gonna go get her. I'll be right back. She's gonna make me do this all night. Tiny.
I think that's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious, man.
well, yeah, the left has been all over it today. Like,
Isn't Twitter like the left's flagship kind of?
well, yeah, I mean the
platform?
board before Musk made the offer to buy Twitter outright, they were trying because he was trying to do trying to do a bit of a takeover, by buying up the stock, and they tried to block it. They used a poison pill strategy, try to keep him buying up any more stock, because but then he just said, okay, well then I'm going to make you an offer that you can't refuse, and apparently they couldn't refuse it.
Yay!
There's some speculation too that Trump may get back on the.
Yeah, well, I guess everybody's asking for Trump, and Trump is claiming he's going to keep doing his truth, whatever that is, his Truth Network.
Truth Social.
I
But
signed
that's
up for
it.
that, and I finally got accepted, but it was like weeks after I signed up for it. I don't even know if I'm going to go over there now.
Do you have to pay for it? Because I have information on it too, but you have to pay to get signed up on it, or
I didn't have to pay, but maybe they'll ask me for some bucks once I get there.
Oh wow! Look at the shield.
Not from what I've heard.
Look at the shield. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome, actually. Hang on. Let's
I
see.
actually think we're seeing a bunch of libtards jump ship.
You mean from Twitter?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I don't mind at all because they'll be back. We've all done this before where we left the. I don't know. Maybe we haven't. I've gone to all sorts of places and come back a few days later because there's just nothing.
I left Twitter and I haven't gone back.
Well, I've never quote unquote left Twitter. I've just added to these other sites because maybe because I recognize at this point Twitter at that point Twitter is still the big game, you know. And as long as you stay on there as long as you can, because there's more people to notice you, you know. You get a few others that you don't get to notice you on these smaller platforms because, you know, they're no longer on there or because it's just so big. Sometimes it's hard for people to find you.
Yeah,
He's so funny.
One of the stories I'm going to be covering tonight as part of my broadcast tonight is one of the articles from Pounding Into Comics about a lot of the comic book professionals' reaction to Elon Musk buying Twitter. I'll be article. My first article is going to be RJ's review article of the Boom Studios Alice in Wonderland comic.
I gotta ask, how many of you guys think that these, you know, people jumping ship, how many think they have like burner accounts on Twitter too, like that they're still going to be using?
Oh, probably. If not, they'll set one up. You know.
Yep, that's exactly what I think is going to happen.
But then, you know, how long before they reveal that it's actually whoever they were before?
Oh, they'll all be back because they'll start rallying.
Well, then they have nowhere else to go.
Well,
really.
okay. Here's what the quartering said about it. Even though they're all saying, "Oh yeah, Elon Musk, we're out of here, we're out of here," they're not going to leave it because it's like they need the drama.
Mm-hmm.
They're addicted to the drama. They're addicted to the, you know, it's like they're addicted to the conflict, you know.
Yep, and I'm pointing at myself because I enjoy spending a good 15 to 30 minutes a day.
Oh yeah, the last couple of days, Chris, I've seen.
Oh no, that's different. That's the pop star stuff. But on politics and stuff, every day I love to go in and I just like see something and I'm like, well, I'm a red-blooded Generation X American, and that, you know, I find something to say stupid, you know, and I enjoy the.
We have reaction of people of the left after Elon Musk bought Twitter. If you'd share the screen, please.
Let's see. Where are you? Is it
Ready?
this one?
Yes. You ready?
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what they've been doing.
You know what that also kind of reminds me of? Reminds me of the meme that they put out after Trump won the presidency when they show, I guess it was a woman who had like that little silk cap on her head or whatever, and she's like, no, you know, she like drops to her knees and goes, no.
Yeah. Well, a funny one would be getting Captain Kirk and replacing him saying Khan with him saying Elon.
Hey, by the way, hi, Mr. Yana Fui.
Hello, fellow Americans and people of the Crown. How are you?
We're in good spirits today.
That was awesome.
What?
Your animation is fantastic.
Like.
Yeah, now that's reacting live to you?
Scary.
Yep.
Oh, that is sweet.
No. I have to press a button to change the image to. It's not difficult. I can show you.
All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna got some other things to do before.
Oh, hello, Mike. Sorry,
Be
I
safe,
think we are
brother.
not talk- See you.
See you
Huh?
tonight at 9.
Yeah, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific.
Oh,
All right.
Mike, can I tell you something?
Huh?
Can I tell you something?
What?
No. Yesterday it was not to disturb you or make you angry. It was a joke. Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, I know. It's I'm for lack of a better term, I'm kind of at times used to being the butt of the joke.
No, but it's just something that happened. It's not.
Well, yeah, I know. For me, what it is that I was just so caught up in the moment of what I was thinking because I knew everybody's going, well, Mike, you don't buy comics. You don't buy I have bought comics before. It's just it would be pretty expensive for me, especially considering the fact I'm actually on a fixed income.
So that's right. I know what you're talking about now. The closet, right?
Yeah, when I got up to go get the comics that I'd bought out before. And
So, Mike-
I inadvertently gave everybody an ass shot.
Mike, you know I clipped that, right?
Huh?
I clipped it. I have it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, Chris, that's a bit asinine of you.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was hilarious.
Well, the thing is, as I said, I just see Mystery on a Food. Since I haven't really talked to you a whole lot, I'm not always completely sure what your if some of the comments or some of the things you do towards me are mean spirited or not because I first start seeing you over on Testify stuff, also on RJ's, but and considering my situation with Testify, I wasn't sure if you were kind of part of his crowd and maybe you were just jumping in and just jump on or not.
We'll have to go to that. No, we have to go to that place. No. I am not. How can I say? I used to be friends with Testify, but there was a moment that I couldn't. How you say? Stay with him. I have to move out.
Couldn't
There
hang.
was,
with him anymore,
I didn't
Yeah,
care.
I think I know we got to that point. It was hard with him, and God rest his soul, but he was always seeming to find a way to go against the stream. So,
Well,
No,
okay.
no,
The thing is,
Mike, let me tell you, there's I used to be, like I said, friend with him. We have a good group. You remember the Trash Compactor? I don't know if you saw that.
I heard about it, yeah, and I did go
Yeah,
back and watch some of
but
that.
we were not all the same. Testify was Testify. It's not. We're not. How can I say? When all things the same, and
yeah, you guys were really, that was part of the beauty of the show because everybody sort of had their own character personality,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a fun
Remember,
watch.
I didn't even really start hearing about the Trash Compactor until the whole thing between Testify and Story Rage,
Right,
because it was when RJ had Testify come on for Testify to try to give his side of the story as to why he was calling Story Rage a P word.
No,
That's when everything between me and him started up because, basically he started coming after me when I tried to move the conversation on when it was pretty clear that Testify was not going to answer RJ's question. And
Yeah.
you could tell, and you saw that everybody in the chat there, and I've gone through all this, I know before, but you could just tell everybody in the chat was actually starting to feel sorry for those of us in the chat who were just wanting to, like myself, Will from Creative Outlet, all that. You could see it in the chat. They were, yeah. So
I don't know. With in my case, the Trash Compactor show basically got Cluster Fudge 1 over the top for funding. It was that was the show I went on to shave my head. It was a blast.
Sleaze Tech PI is on the case.
What's up, Lorenzo?
Hello, Lorenzo.
Hey, good to see you, Mr. Yanafui, and
Hello, shut. It's good to
Chris
see
and
you again.
but anyway,
Tim
just
and Mike,
as a
of course, and Rick.
It's a wildly Stackian.
just as a final note, before we move on, Mr. Young, as I said,
Well-
my initial impressions of you were due to the fact that I was under the impression you were associated with Testify, and
Well-
you know,
Yeah, a lot of us got lumped in with Testify. In fact, I think Chris and Mr. Yanafui and I have all like been like we had all streamed with Testify before, and a lot of people have a misunderstanding that that we agreed with everything he did, and it really he was Testify was a very bossy person.
Just so everybody in the chat understands, I wasn't necessarily trying to dredge too much up.
No. He was just kind of
relating my experiences.
My
perception of Mr.
I just want to make things clear. I thought like he was too controlling, and there were a lot of people who, unfortunately, towards the end, he had a falling out with a lot of people, including my buddy Soy Rage Stu, whom I met in person. I met Stu in person.
And from my
Yeah,
end, I never even like, in my case, he burned the bridge before there was even a bridge built. Okay.
Yeah. I've seen
he burned the bridge before it was even built. So
I've seen the clip the clip, and it was disgusting what he did to you. It's not right. But I just want to say make it clear because I know Stu personally, like him and I. Well, we only hung out for like 2 or 3 hours, but we got a chance to meet in person.
Yeah,
and
but
he used to, Stu or Soy Rage, he used to, be good friends with Testify as well,
Stu is a very good guy. In fact, Soy Rage, the character, is in one of my cupcake advertisements.
Yeah.
On Trolls Exposed, now on Indiegogo. And his story is dramatically different.
anyways, I'll see you guys later.
All right, brother.
See you.
Later.
Mike.
Yeah, I hope I didn't
go
scream
away.
like
Go away.
away.
Doesn't matter.
But the Soy Rage story, he actually makes friends with the troll. And that's how he subdues the troll, is not through getting him arrested like other characters do in their stories, but he actually befriends him, because to me, Soy Rage has been, and Stu has been a very diplomatic, peacekeeping guy throughout it all. Now, that's not to say he can't take shots. He will.
Oh yeah. I've seen him do that, but
he's a great guy,
I think he scaled back on a lot of that stuff.
I want to share the screen, if you would, please.
Yeah, I hope I didn't scare Mike off.
Let me know when you're doing it.
Yeah, look, we're up, bro.
You need to stop everything. This needs to stop now. This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
There you go.
Well, I like the green card.
Yeah, we could put stuff in that green screen,
Green screen, yeah.
Like for instance, let's see. This.
No, I forgot the guy. I should know. He's a K-pop singer now, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll send you it, Andy. No problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that he was a comedian and now he's a singer.
I think he raps now or something.
But like the wall behind me is not a TV screen; it is a green screen.
So Tim, sorry, Mr. Yanni, go ahead.
No, I was. By the way, I don't like. How can I say? I don't like to talk about Testify. He's gone, so.
Yeah, well, I hope I didn't scare Mike away. I was gonna tell Mike,
Yeah,
that's sort of joking around and stuff like. When we joke around and stuff, that's just how
Yeah. Well, hey, Mike said he was going to be getting going just before you came in.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
So I have a question. I have a question for Mr. Yanafui.
He was scared of me. That will happen. I have that kind of face,
Mr. Yanafui.
Sorry.
I want to make movies like you do, where I put a face on something and move it around.
That's why I'm here, Chris.
Oh, Oh,
you know, English is not my language, so it's difficult to write, and talking
that-
a little more difficult. But I think it could be more direct. I will try. Chris.
you do great. But I was wondering what software I should use, and I'm like, this guy's the master.
Oh, thank you. I wish I can feel the same. I feel all the things that I do are crap, but the people laugh, so I'm happy with that.
I have your songs on my Apple iMusic.
Oh, excellent! I have list on YouTube, YouTube list, and I sing every day in the morning because I have a miserable life. So
Oh, no.
I drive to my job, my shitty job,
Your shitty job?
1 hour, and I go singing, and that make me happy. That's
Yep,
why I made the
yep.
songs.
You go to the city walk?
What?
Oh, on South Park. Didn't they call it?
Oh,
The name of the Chinese restaurant, or it was run by like a white guy pretending to be Chinese, I guess.
Or I think he thinks he is.
Oh yeah, he's
Tiny's about to freak out. I think Diana just got home. Let's see.
Oh, we're in trouble.
You'll hear her in the background if Diana's here.
Oh, so
yes,
we're going to. Okay, let's talk serious. No, I can't.
You tried. You failed.
Oh, okay. No. Look, no. Talking serious, I use Sony Vegas Pro. Do you know that program?
I know of it. Yes.
I think it's a more amateur program to do things, but it worked for me.
It's awesome.
I don't know if it take more time. I think it's better. How was the name of the Adobe
Premiere, maybe?
Yeah, or After Effects. It's better. But I learned how to do to make things with Sony Vegas. For making little videos for work,
Yep.
So I start to learn and I start to do the videos. And I learn a lot, and I can't go to another software, I can't. I'm stuck.
I am in the same spot with Procreate. A lot of artists are using Clip Art or Clip Paint Studio.
Clip Studio Paint.
Yeah. And I've downloaded the the freebie and everything, and I just cannot move out of the Procreate software. I love it too much.
Yeah, so I can do anything. It could be taking me more time, I think, but Sony Vegas Pro is.
Oh, what up, Andy?
Andy?
Andy must be you, over there on the corner.
You?
No, I'm me. Andy's Andy.
Oh, hi. So you also have your part animated.
What?
Your cartoon is animated. The character on the screen is your animated cartoon.
No, it's me.
Hey, Mr.
That's what he looks like in real
Hi,
life.
everyone.
Darn, I love that. That's really cool. I'm not even going to ask you how you do that because that's.
I can explain you.
Okay.
You. It's not difficult. There is a program called Veo2. Let me put in the private chat.
Okay.
Is that the program that you use to animate your avatar?
Yeah. These avatars.
I watch a lot of VTubers, a lot of the Japanese, and Power Live English VTubers.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pulling up VitoTube now. It's yeah.
Okay, this program you can put for animation. It says put one with your closed eyes, other with your mouth open, and take your voice. How you say? He has a sensor. Sensor is the word. I don't know.
Yeah.
From the micro, so it depends of the sensitivity. Is the picture that show, and it has hotkeys. That's the one.
Yeah, man, this is cool.
So I can put. I am angry. You see? No, I'm very angry. I don't know why, but I'm angry. No, I'm normal, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy.
Do you have to use a webcam with it, or
what?
Do you have to use a webcam, or I mean, is there like a webcam that like takes your face and uses that for animation, or
is it using just the sound and then?
Or is it uses sound?
I don't understand.
I mean, do you need? Does it use? Is there a camera to get your to capture your facial expressions and animate it, or is it just
no?
Or does it just use the microphone?
The microphones only.
Oh, that's a lot easier then.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah,
no face.
sweet.
This is the faces are just a gift. Different image making Photoshop. You know.
Oh, that's
with
cool.
an open mouse or another with transparent. Background.
You want to say hi? Miss Diana just walked in.
Hello.
Oh, I gotta pick
Hello,
that up. I
Diana.
dropped it. Everybody's saying hi, honey.
Hi, everybody.
Did you hear that? You gotta look at Mr. Yannick Bowie's new stuff.
Don't hate
Hello,
it, Jeff
honey.
Butts. I think I said
What is
hello to
honey?
him earlier, but I don't think he's in the chat anymore at the moment, or
So,
an AFK.
let me finish.
Yeah, but look at his icon. It's a cartoon.
Hello.
See?
Hi.
Can you do your faces for a sec?
What faces?
Like the one where you.
What are you talking about? I'm mad right now.
You guys, you're all cuckoo heads.
Thank you.
Oh. So how you doing, hon?
Yeah, only for the
Tired, I
ladies.
just put in. Who's streaming? You?
I'm streaming with Tim, Rick, Lorenzo, Mr. Yanafui, and Andy.
That's fun.
It is. Do you want to come in?
No.
The water's nice.
She's already in. I see her right there.
Actually, guys, I have my dinner, so I should probably stop streaming.
Well, you don't need to
Okay.
stop screaming. You can eat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am gonna go make myself a tea and just relax.
I just don't want to abandon you. You
You
brought
know,
me.
please stay and stream.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Woohoo! I got a good wife.
Oh.
Dirty sock.
You are definitely lucky, Chris. Unlike the rest of us here with no wives. Well, I think none of us have wives. I know
I love you, babe.
Tim and Lorenzo don't.
Yeah, no, I am spoiled rotten. You guys have no idea. My equipment alone, I never would have bought anything this nice for myself, but I told her I wanted to make comics, so she got serious.
I got nervous
Speaking
there
of
for a
which-
second when you were talking about your equipment.
Do what?
I got nervous for a second when you were talking about your equipment.
Oh, yeah,
a
no,
little
she-
bit- a little bit too much TMI.
You guys. All right, I'll turn off my camera so you can't see my disgusting mouth eating.
Oh, why not?
Don't.
You always complain about your wife not eating on camera.
Well, yeah, that's true.
How ironic.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No. Another George.
George.
This is
George,
now a
George.
George channel too. So let me tell you, this is like I said, is BO2. That's the program. You can
Right.
see. Yeah, you can see there. There I can put a face with how can I say? Open eyes, mouth shout. No, how you say? Close.
Yep.
Open eyes with mouth open. Close eyes with the mouth. Something like that.
Can you change the facial expression besides the evil and the
This is state. You say state 1 is the normal one. State 2 is the angry. The state 3 is
But you're the one who designed that, right? Like you could make stage 1 be a smile, stage 2 be crying, stage 3 be
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
that's the idea.
cool.
The state 1, and I have 4 pictures in here. State 2, I have 4 picture. State 3, 4 picture too. And I have to
Can you add
set
more
the
to it?
hotkeys to change. State 1, and state 3 is only to press button, not to change.
And I see you can add more different states there on the side. Up to how many can you have?
I don't have any idea. But I'm not going to press
Well,
because it's going to ruin my perfect avatar.
Right.
I know what's going to happen. So I'm going to have a blue screen of the dead in the window. So it works in Mac 2. So
yes, I actually I'm playing. Well, I'm not playing with it, but I downloaded it.
How many can
appears
you
to be
have
open
at the
source.
top? How many can you have at the top of it?
in the top,
Like
this one.
Yeah. You got 4 there. 4. You can't have any more than 4, or do you know?
You can create another state to have more.
Oh, okay.
And this is sensitivity, and I don't know what. To save, I don't know, color of the background, things like that.
Cool.
And you can move. I don't know. It's more. I don't know.
I love this thing.
Yeah,
This is gonna be great.
And this is the problem is this only program to the desktop. I use OBS for the other part.
Right.
To OBS to put like it was a camera.
Yep, that's what I have to do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. That's how people
That
see
makes
my.
sense.
That's how people are seeing my Clip Studio through my OBS.
Yeah.
So I remember there was a show called Golf City. There was this cartoon, but then there was a live show that these guys had, and they probably used similar software because they were this. He didn't like being called a go. I don't think he liked being called a ghost necessarily. His name was Ghastly though, and it was really bad to call him a specter with a hard R. I think it was supposed to call him my Specta, but he called a hard R. That's racist.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, towards ghosts. Yeah. Oops, I said it. But they had software kind of like that. They were doing a show back in maybe around 2016 or 2017 or something, I think.
So it must have been really advanced software.
For the time, yeah. Yeah,
the cool thing about what Mr. Fui is sharing is it's open source, I think.
Yeah, I wonder if they were using that or something similar, because this was like, I didn't see anybody else. I think there were Japanese people using, who were like VTubers, but it was the first American stuff I saw was from Golf City.
Gotcha. Well, this is a cool as shit website. I'm going to be checking this out a lot. I've wanted to do something with Cyclopean, and obviously with one eye, I'm not sure how I would do that, but this app would do it really well.
Well, I guess you could move the eye around. One a state of just regular. One he's like, you tilt his head just slightly, and his eye looking up like, oh geez, really?
Well, with all the states you can do and all the things on the side, you could do a whole bunch of different things. Just getting creative with the drawings you're putting in there.
Yeah, my eyes are moving when I talk. Can you see?
Yep.
Yeah, a little one, not too much. But I don't want to look like a crazy person,
Yeah, and what we want to do eventually is have Cyclopean in the streams, but I thought I was going to have to build a whole 3D model or even a physical one-eyed monster, but the app you just showed me would work perfectly.
Yeah, I saw a friend streaming with this kind of thing, and I said, "Hey, how do you do that?" And he showed me, and I freak out and said, "Oh, this is mine! This is mine!" I have to do. I don't stream too much, so it could be funny sometimes to use it.
Well, and I don't think anybody's ever seen you, so it's perfect.
Oh, see me? How?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know that too, right?
Your real face, in other words.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, I'm too beautiful for the camera.
I think this is his real face.
Yeah, it's my face. It's how you say? Someone put me as a cartoon character.
I think it looks great.
So like, it'd be great for Lorenzo if somebody could design Lorenzo.
Well, that's actually very true, Lorenzo. You could make one of these and have a talking Sleestackian.
Oh, he's
I
shy.
think he's muted. He's probably AFK. Is that what that is? Away from keyboard.
Yeah. The you guy was Andy.
What's that?
Andy was the you guy or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Andy was, yeah.
He didn't talk. No.
I think it's something's wrong with his microphone.
Yeah, he put something in the private message about a computer problem and said he'd be back.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no, I didn't see that.
Oh, very cool.
So, well, like I said, it's Photoshop and Sony Vegas Pro. But like I said, it's not professional. You can't do long things with too much animation. I think it can change with different equipment. I have a desktop computer, not with I don't know 32 bit gigabytes of memory. And M2 disk for processes, and how you say Ryzen.
So when you do it in Sony, when you do it in Sony, is it like a keyframe situation where you have to move the object and stuff? And
I can show you if you want.
Oh, if you wish. Let's see. Oh, I think we lost him.
Oh no! Now it's just this guy who's eating a sandwich. What will we do?
You sub to him.
Right.
I'm almost done that entire sub. This was a full foot-long styled sub.
So, Tim, you're liking the way the shading and lighting are coming out on Velvet?
That's pretty cool.
The highlights are looking nice too. That's a nice touch.
Especially on the shield, man.
Welcome back.
Oops. When I open the Sony Vegas, it take control of the microphone, and everything. So it fuck up I have to close everything and bring back. It's a very dangerous software,
For a while, you turned into Chris eating a sub. It was horrifying.
Okay, let me screen, right? Okay, there you go.
Right.
Ah.
Okay. This is let me put the software. So this is Mike Ass, as you see. So let me see. This is the original video. I just bring the video, So this is the part where you were talking with him. I see you there, right? There you are. So you can see there is a video and soundtrack. I think it's called.
Oh
yeah. No, not interested.
I see soundtrack.
Yeah. So I can add other videos with a green screen.
Well,
This some effects. This is a green screen.
Yep.
So
I've got that too on one of mine. Yes, that's cool.
I think that is well. There is some farts in there. Look. Yeah. There is an images. It is images. You see?
Yes.
For the fart.
It was great too. You did it right on the spot.
Yeah, I have to do it fast, so that's not too how you say too refined. I don't know.
It's quickly.
Yeah. And this stuff it takes time. It's hard as
Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah, because I do a little bit of editing like this too myself. And it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, yeah. For Mike too.
Literally. I've
So-
always felt it's like for every minute of animation or video editing, you might as well give away a half hour of your time because
Yeah.
it just multiplies on you.
Well,
So-
sometimes, well, you know, the one that I just did recently for
Yep.
my birthday ad, that took me 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. And it's what, a 30-second piece?
52 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a scene can take you days. You know.
And your stuff is like full on musical. You do the vocals. You have to write the
Yeah.
lyrics, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the easy part to write the lyrics.
Yeah, that's what when I do some of my video editing, I take a picture, you know, like some image, drag it out to at least as long as I think it's going to be, maybe a bit longer. Record what I'm going to do, shorten the video thing, and then start replacing the picture bit by bit from the beginning to the end.
Yeah,
Holy-
you know the how can I say the boy, English is not my language, so
Right.
It's okay.
not-
You got time.
I wrote the lyrics, then I
Mhm.
send you to another comics gator to watch the I don't know how you say grammar
Right,
The-
to edit it.
Yeah.
the grammar from the song, and if he think it's funny, he doesn't change if it's wrong, you know. No, it's so funny. Leave it like that. So I don't know if it's right, wrong, you know.
No,
just have
your
to
stuff
kind of
is
trust
always
them, right?
funny.
He like to be how you say anonymous. to,
Yeah.
Yep.
and how can I say? Like you say, it's take times. They take time to these kind of things. I wanted to show you something, but I don't know if I can. No.
Okay.
No.
I have the share screen, but I don't know if you can find what you want to share.
No. I know. I'm not going. I don't want to show the.
Oh, don't show that?
No, not yet. Not yet. Okay,
The puppy?
huh?
Don't show the puppy.
Oh no, the puppy's just in the background.
Let me. I don't want to. Let me see.
He's got top secret material there.
Yeah, don't want any spoilers or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, for the future, you know. So it's working. I wanted to show you this.
Is it
let me
safe?
see. Huh? Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not yet. Not yet.
No, yeah. Show it.
Okay.
This is
Keyframe.
DMCA.
Yes.
You know, this is the black parts. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know if this is. Let me find another thing. Yeah, this one, for example. No.
Look at
Where
how
is-
complicated the files get, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it has hours. But I have to do it by part. This.
Yep.
This is a uppercut. It's not the best animation, but it worked.
It worked, yeah. Well, and that's the funny part because it's like
Best part of it. Best part
it
is
does
looks like
work
his-
in the video, you know.
The best part
Yeah.
looks like his arm falls off right after he does it.
Yeah. Let me see what else we have. No.
Somebody's bringing the hammer down.
Oh,
Judge
Yeah, so-
wins. Fatality.
that's great.
So you can change with this button. You can change the for point. How you say that? Size and form.
Oh yeah, you're scaling it and rotating it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really a nice. I bet you. Wow, I like that. That is
See
cool.
what else we have. So this is one of the problems I have with Sony Vegas is it doesn't have how you say when you follow something.
It doesn't track it.
No, yeah, track. A track,
Yep.
auto track, something like that.
Yep.
After Effects have, and Sony doesn't have a natural one. I don't know. So I have to.
So
do
you
the
actually have to manually do it, right?
Yeah. So I have to look the faces. How many points it has?
No.
I have to move it one by one. You know?
Wow. Wow, that is some
It's a
work.
lot of work.
That is some work, man.
You know? So
And he's got to do it for each person there, so that's so many different layers.
Still managed to sync them up.
yeah. At the beginning it's boring, but then when the program, how you say it, when it's you're getting something, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you got like a what, like greatest hits thing going on now. Your playlist is getting bigger all the time.
Oh, I have the song part. This is all the stream. They took stream. It's all in here to take parts of them. You know.
Holy cow!
And I didn't use this because there was too many faces. You know. So I think this was more limited. The movements in here it was could
insane,
be
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be fun, but you know.
So this is Sony Vegas. I've seen a lot of programs that look like this, but I haven't seen any of them do quite the stuff that you're doing.
Yeah, I look at this. Look at this. Take it in the face. Boom. You're dead. let me do it again. Okay, Liam, calm down. Boom.
I can see how this would get addictive.
So, well, this is it. That's I wanted to show you. Well, there's a lot of things you can do with it.
That's kind of the inner workings of Yanafui, huh?
Yeah, you can see the DMCA words are in here. Let me see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool, dude.
You have.
This is the lyrics. These are the lyrics. So this is.
Oh yeah, you do have lyrics. That's right.
Yeah.
Man, you are thorough.
And I play with the letters. You know, there is a lot of work to do.
And you know what's funny is you don't realize how much, as a viewer, you're not really thinking how much you're actually doing to make this happen.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
The people, this is for EVS, you know. EVS, how you say? Is the boss in here? I work for him.
Commissioned you?
Huh?
You're commissioned?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So he likes. I don't like these things because they're very rude, you know. But he's the boss. He pays, so
Yep.
It's not my problem, you know. I'm just here to do the job. I don't have pleasure doing this. Take it, bitch.
I have pleasure watching it.
So sometimes I watch the when AVS show them at the beginning or at the end of the show and show these videos, and I see the comments. You know, the chat is ruthless. Ruthless is the word. They are very mean people.
Yeah, ruthless.
Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, you always get a reaction.
Yeah, the I how you say their hate is like food for me, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So
So guys, I'm going up on 2.5 hours being live. And my wife's home, so I have to go soon.
All right.
What's going on? Like, I guess Mike's got a show at 9. Mr. Yanafui, do you stream anywhere?
No.
No, that's a quick answer.
no, I don't have time.
Yeah, I can see that. And Lorenzo is not till Thursday at 8. So,
Oh yeah,
well,
but check out it's not easy being Grain. That was a fun. There was,
You mean
there
the
was a
Kermit
fun
the Frog
stream the other
version?
day. We had who did we have on? We had, in addition to like a lot of the regular panelists we had on. I mean, we also had George Peter Gatsis. We had Hargrave.
No.
Who else did we have? Dapster and TJ. TJ
Did you
was
have Elon Musk
TJ,
on?
a very intoxicated TJ who I can't even describe it, and I don't even want to repeat all that he said. It was pretty funny though.
You have to rewatch though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it's up to like 140 some views.
Woo! I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it.
I think Rick's trying to drop a promo. Let's hear it, Rick.
Yeah, well, tomorrow I have 1 to 2 shows, depending on whether I do my 5 o'clock one. I didn't do it today, but I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow. My 5 o'clock one over on Rumble, and then of course my late night one at 10 o'clock, which where for the next few weeks I'm going to be drawing up or coloring up my story for Trolls Exposed.
Woohoo! I'm gonna have to try to catch that one too. I never catch your late night stuff, but that's because I'm sleeping usually.
Yeah, which is at 10 o'clock Eastern.
So you don't tell it like Mike does. Should we be doing that? 9 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Western.
I just do the one. Most people.
I only do the one too. I don't know if we're missing out on something there.
I don't think so. Well, the old
I think
TV
everybody knows.
the old TV channels used to say a couple, anyways.
Yeah, but I mean, now I think if you hear Eastern time and you're in the West, you pretty much have it converted already in your head.
Yeah, and the unfortunate part, you just say the time zone that you start, your time zone, because this can be seen 24 hours on the clock, depending on where you are. So
Yeah, that's true. So, Mr. Yanafui, I have to send. I'm going to send a proof to you of the cupcake ad from the comic for Trolls Exposed.
What?
So you can check it out and tell me, yay, nay, whatever.
I don't know what are you saying.
Well, show them quickly what you mean with
The
maybe one
cupcake
of our.
ad. Hang on.
I don't understand.
You don't remember, do you? Yeah. No, I asked you for permission to put you in a cupcake ad.
Oh, what did I say? I don't remember.
You said yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
did say yes.
I don't know. I didn't know what they say yes, but it's fine.
You probably didn't know what you were saying yes to. This is Soy Rage's one, actually. Let me see if you're easy to find here. I don't want to show too much. So I'm
He's
going
easy
to
to find. He's right below you, Chris.
Yeah. Hang on, I got to get over here. That's the Cyclopean ad. Dun 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 dun, Mr. Yanafui. See? I should. Oh, you can't see anything.
No.
And I'm
I'm
not sharing it. Hang on. What is this one? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Where's my screen?
What?
My technology is not giving me what I want. Hang on.
Oh, when you
It's
need
my fault. It wants to give it to me, but I didn't do it right.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Do you have Murphy's Law?
I
When
think-
No, we have Chris's law.
Yeah, this is Chris screwing up.
Oh, Razzie was on the Leslie Stackian show.
Oh,
It's not easy
sorry
being
for
great.
your sorry for your loss, Lorenzo.
Oh,
Right.
I think it was morning there, so I think he was relatively sober.
Oh, okay.
Relatively probably being the key word, but he was perfectly fine. He was well behaved.
Some time ago, I was trying to make a business, and Raisi couldn't shut up, and he fucked up the business. So,
oh no!
Be careful.
Sorry to hear that.
Okay, did it work? Yes.
Well, yes, no, it's in your spot.
What the fuck?
What was that?
I think that's
Andy. Hold on, Andy.
I'm all good.
Hey, Andy.
Oh, hey, Andy.
So see, I'll have to send it to you because I don't want to give it away in public. But there's your.
I really like the artwork and the way the balloons and the panels and everything's set up.
What the hell?
Well, this one's a nice one. Came out beautifully.
Yeah, it looks like an old school comic to me. Like,
what's that?
Looks like a traditional old school comic book.
Yeah, that one right there. Well, the ads are based almost exclusively on the Hostess ones, which we all, probably remember. Why am I still big? Because I didn't. All right.
That's because eventually you grow up.
Yeah.
Maybe because you took some Viagra.
Oh.
Hey, I can prove that way too.
Viagra, I don't need to be using it then. If I have to take it.
That was brutal, Rick. What?
Well, I could have said he was still turned on, but.
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I've been going for 2.5 hours. It looks like we're going for 3.
Well, remember, if you go over 4, you're supposed to look into that.
Fuck that! I'm gonna keep using it.
Well, I mean, it's good for other things too, right? It helps your nasal cavities. It prevents headaches, right?
I don't know.
I'm making that all up. I have no idea. I haven't taken any in my lifetime, but at 53, it's probably something I should look into for the soon future, right?
Who knows? Hopefully not. Yeah.
Are you talking about Viagra?
Oh, I thought we were talking about iPads. Never mind.
What the hell's wrong? Good Lord.
So I think I should go and see my wife.
You think?
Because she's gonna give me the stink eye.
All this Viagra talk is.
Okay.
Yeah, the Viagra's got me going.
This is a fun stream.
Chris, ask her if she needs you. If she say no, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, the question isn't whether you should go and see her. The question is whether she wants to see you.
You don't say that. You just go, Chris, right?
You know what it is? It's the woman thing. If you don't chase her, then she goes, well, he doesn't love me. Not that I ever get that from my wife, because like I said, I'm blessed. She's awesome. But
well, that's good to hear. You don't have to chase her around the house.
Well, only when we're playing. Sometimes it's all right,
Yeah, I guess you don't have to, but
right.
Everybody's got hobbies.
It's not a requirement, but it's one of those things. Every once in a while, you got to drag her down. What did they say about Earth? Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, this sucks. See, this is why I'm not a good producer.
In my opinion, the Earth's gotten a bit soft these past few years. What we need to do is slap it around a bit. Make Earth our bitch.
What's the worst thing that can happen? We flood some cities and destroy the food chain? Learn to swim and eat fucking rocks, people.
Yeah, then you need to rock her world.
Happy Fuck the Earth Day.
And then you need to rock her world.
Yeah. Well, when I play that Wednesday night, and she's gonna flip. She didn't think it was funny the first time I played it to her.
I can see. I can see in the future you're gonna be sleeping on the couch after this.
I actually do that sometimes. And it's only because I like sleeping seated up in like a recliner position. So like I will, I will go to bed. But if if I'm in the mood, I'll go out there. I'll turn on YouTube, and actually I don't usually watch comic book stuff when I do that. I watch like documentaries about like the latest one was about the Russian Empire from like I don't know 1800s, the 1700s to 1800s. Russians were crazy, bro, and it had nothing to do with Ukraine. This was all like way old stuff.
It was just like Kievan Rus or however.
Even older, I think. It was like Catherine the Great, I think was her name, and
I
Peter
see.
the Great, maybe. Yeah.
Because at some point in time, like Russia and Ukraine, I guess they were part of this big empire. Well, and
You're not
before the
talking
Soviet
about
Union.
USSR, right?
And I think it might have been before Catherine the Great. It was interesting. They were modeled themselves off of the East Roman, Byzantine Empire,
right?
And that's what Tsar actually means, Caesar.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, I like to watch that. Whatever, if you can find that video, I'd love to watch it because I only know little bits and pieces of Russian history.
I'll send it to you because I got it in my history playlist. But that's what I do. I fall asleep to documentaries, and then I wake up and I write crazy stories, and it's usually influenced somehow from something I fell asleep to, which is kind of fun.
Oh wow! But
it stinks when you wake up like to WWE because then you're like, oh no, I can't use anything because it's all weird.
Well, I woke up one time and like I was dreaming about George Washington, and had fallen asleep to some. Back when I had cable, I fell asleep to like the History Channel or something. I think that's what it was.
But at least you're not
There's
insane.
so many
enough to,
General
like,
Washingtons in my dream.
Yeah, but at least you're not insane enough to like think that you spoke to his ghost or something. You're like we go, oh, TV was on. I bet you that did something.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, I found out. I think it might have been a place called Novigrad, or I'd probably butcher that. But there was this place, and it was an Orthodox Christian country that was actually a republic. And I think it was a republic before a lot of other countries in Europe were.
Oh, I have no
But
idea.
I think it might be part of Russia now, but
that wouldn't surprise me. Peter was the one that brought the upgrades, if you will, to Russian society. He brought European sensibilities and religion, and I think he also
there's also was it St. Petersburg the one that was based on Western, the city that was based on kind of Western architecture instead of like Eastern?
I want to say yes, but I'm not positive. But I know that was part of like his whole make Russia more modern, like bring it out of the village era and before they got really westernized, if you will.
Yeah,
they were like barbaric. They were like some savage people. Like you didn't want to mess with the Russians if you didn't have to, and that's probably not even the right name to use for them, because
I'm not sure, because I think the Rus might have been Vikings, like Viking invaders and stuff. So you got that history as well.
Yeah, they were, and probably still are, a very tough people.
Well, hopefully, with this sad stuff going on in the news, hopefully the more Americans will learn about Russian history and Ukrainian history and.
Well, I don't even know how it equates to the modern stuff. The modern stuff, I'm so freaking confused about politics right now.
Yeah.
God help us if someone like it's so easy for me to get caught up in the wrong leader right now because I just want to hear what I want to hear, but I'm aware of that, so I'm trying not to fall for that trap.
Yanafui's mouth is moving, but he's muted.
That's true.
What's going on?
Oh, your mouth is moving,
but you were muted.
But you were talking, so I think the microphone catches them.
Maybe your microphone is haunted.
So you're ruining my expression in mute.
So if he's in mute and we talk loud enough, we can make his mouth move.
Damn it!
Well, this is a lot of fun, man. Thanks for inviting us all on.
Hey, you guys
Thanks
are always
for
welcome.
coming, Lorenzo.
What's that, brother? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my wife. It's been a great time.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
Choose
I'm
your
gonna
friend
behave.
over your wife.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
have to.
It was a joke, lady, Miss Christie. Don't be mad. Okay, it was my fault.
There we
Not
go.
him.
I just want to be able to look at you guys and say peace and love you and yeah.
Love you too.
I'll probably be streaming. I'm gonna try to do this like every day till the campaign ends, but I'll
I
probably
noticed you've been streaming a lot.
yeah. Some of it has been restream about pops, so don't even pay attention.
Yeah.
I mean, if you already know the
the
story,
Vicky part wasn't in there this time.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to trim things down because Vicky's stuff was actually obsolete by the latest stuff by Dojo, which was weird because I contacted Dojo. Even though I'm going, let me tell you this real quick. I contacted Dojo because he got a cease and desist. And he was like, I said, should I take mine down? He was like, no, don't worry about it unless you get a cease and desist. I took down my copies and so I left them up, but like, I was like, are you okay with this? Will the lawyer get mad at you? He's like, no, and I guess it's because really, if they want me to take it down, the lawyer will write me a cease and desist too. It's not.
Yeah. So
it's not his
I didn't
business.
know that there was even a cease and desist still.
Yeah.
Make the fuckers work for it.
Yeah. The thing about it is, it's like that's just it's an ugly scene. I'm trying to avoid it, but then again, I just stepped my foot in it. So,
does this have to do with the whole book? That whole book, Spencer's gift deal?
Yeah, it's kind of interwoven in there. Like it's interwoven because Pops was in the video with the dog with Lola from Liberty. It's weird, but I need to get offline so I don't get in trouble. So I'll catch you guys
I'm not gonna go I'm not gonna go and say, hey, I definitively condemn each and everything Pops has ever done in his life. I will say that I miss my dog dearly, and I had her, and I never hit her. That's all I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I don't condemn 99% of what he does. It's just yeah. It just is what it is. So everybody have a great night. See you later.
You too. Take care, everybody.
All right, peace out, guys. Mr. Yamamoto, thanks for coming.